would have been like back to back for the culture movies. Oh my goodness, the original. Because I don't know what's gonna happen with the second Black Panther.
Well,
But that first one was for the culture, and obviously Straight Outta Compton, that would have been dope. But we're not gonna talk
no,
about
but
what
it's
was
but things happen for a reason,
right.
and and it's funny because I met with Chadwick Boseman and at the Oscar after party, Governor's Ball, and we were talking, and we were talking about how the Black Panther character in the movie is so important for the culture. We need to see more black heroes.
And so here's a I guess this one's for the internet, and I'll send this to my people.
Yeah.
One guy I follow, his name is E-Man Movie Reviews. And his biggest thing right now is he believes that the role of Black Panther should be recast, and he doesn't really like. It's not that he's against what's going on with how they're doing it, but it's almost like they're trying to phase that character out. And I guess you having had met Chadwick, and you said something that's important. That's why I'm going to send what you said was important. That's why I'm going to send him this clip.
Yeah.
But what do you think that they should recast that role because Chadwick did it so good?
Yes. Yes. They should recast her. We need to see T'Challa at least a few more times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm supposed to be politically correct, but it just seems like there's not many black heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm seriously like the black heroes were more in the '70s.
Mm-hmm.
You had a whole bunch of them. You had Jim Brown, and you had Fred Williamson, Isaac Hayes, and so many different, and Pam Grier and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like for some reason they want to dismiss like black heroes, male black heroes, and we're like, and you're not really gonna be. It's like you're not true to the story. Like we need to see him a little more.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I honestly think that Chadwick wouldn't want the character of T'Challa to just go away. I think he would want somebody to take over. That's my judgment, my humble opinion, and I'm still going to support the film.
Of course.
Black, listen, black women are the strongest people on the planet. So, dude, it's they deserve it. It is time. I'm looking forward to that Woman King movie,
With Viola. Oh man. So I'm looking forward to that. We need to see more of that. But, we always considered the criminal or the animal or, a savage. We're never considered as just people.
Or the sidekick.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, dude, we're so much more. We just need an opportunity. Or do what Tyler Perry did and make your own kingdom. And others are doing it and things are working and people are shining for it, So, yeah. I think it's like slow when it comes to that. Like, for instance, Idris Elba, the whole thing about him being James Bond. Why is that an issue? He's British. What's the issue? I mean, I have British friends, and I'm like, yo, you got black cops? And of course. And I was like, really? Of course we do.
and I was like, but do you have guys in like high ranking? Same. And I was like, oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was, in other countries where I lived and stayed, there was no black
people on the force or military.
Right.
And, yeah, why not him? I just don't, he can really play any character he really wants to play. Like, he has that range. He can play anything. We've seen it. He can do anything.
I feel like this doesn't get enough respect today.
Yeah.
And obviously, part of it was just the legal issues that came about. And it wasn't even anything like criminal. He just the tax estate. Wesley Snipes doesn't get enough credit today that of who he rolled, who he was. Like, if like like there's always like like they make Top Gun and all these other movies. Give me another Passenger 57. Always bet on black. Give me something
Money
else. Like
Train.
I mean-
give him a role in the new Blade movie for me.
I think hopefully that.
Money Train was fired.
Money
Oh,
Train.
yeah,
Like
that fight. Those, man.
white man can't. Come on, nobody gives this man enough credit for his.
Jack City.
He's my favorite actor. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's my favorite actor because he had his range was ridiculous.
The Art of War. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Dude. And I mean, that whole thing. I remember I was supposed to do a film with him right before he was convicted, and he had a big audition in New York, and I met him, and he was like, "Yo, we gonna do something." And I knew somebody that knew him, and it was all set. I got that call. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a garage fight scene. It's gonna be crazy.
Right.
And I'm like,
Was it
excited.
one-to-one or just like
Yeah, one-to-one, one-to-one.
Ah, my goodness.
Dude, I mean, and the thing about Wesley Snipes, there are other actors, great actors, and great martial art. Like Michael Jai White is phenomenal.
Right.
He's very fast. He looks fantastic, but he's never fight guys his size. Why is that? He's never fight guy his size. He says sometimes well, we've combed the earth. I'm like, I'm right here, bro. What I think his speed is Michael Jai White's speed is phenomenal, but he doesn't have the soul that Wesley did. When he hits you, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like Bruce Lee, kinda, because Bruce Lee had that momentum and that emotional content. Like that brother was like, yo, Muhammad Ali, I'm gonna bring that on the movie. Look what, I mean, he had soul, bro. And Wesley Snipes has that soul when he does his movements. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. You know what I'm saying? And but I just think now, I guess, he wants more variety. You could be typecast. Even him, and he's great. I mean, but yeah, he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
I really don't.
Yeah. But I think though, like now he's doing more work, and I think you're gonna see more of a different, and more powerful Wesley. It's like I think he's moving the right way.
Not a lot of people know that he was actually one of the first people who tried to bring Black Panther to the big screen.
He was the first one for years trying to put that together. He fought hard for that too. And it's like that, man. And thing about it is, Blade carried Marvel. Kept people like Blade 1 and 2,
Yeah.
3, but 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He kept Marvel alive, bro. Like seriously, in my judgment, they should give him something.
I put a thing on TikTok or something like that because I finally got on there and I said, I saw a picture of Mahershala Ali and I guess it was cropped, but it was like Mahershala Ali, but in the old Blade uniform. But I was like, I was like, this how they come in with Mahershala Ali? Like, this is what's up. And I said, but Marvel fans need to know that Blade got it popping first, and then it opened up the doors. It really saved Marvel, and
it kept them in the loop. It kept them out there, and they don't really talk about that either. But I've worked with this guy too. What's his? I can't pronounce his first name.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
I work with him on Luke Cage. Very, very smart, intelligent, deep dude.
His portrayal of Cottonmouth, I didn't know who Cottonmouth was. I wasn't a big Luke Cage guy until they brought him to the big screen.
Yeah.
But he did that. Killed that with Cottonmouth.
Yeah. And he's another one that can play any role. And he's been working with a big-time stunt action team called 8711 and back in LA. And I work with those guys. They're behind so many different movies, like action. The best action films, they're a part of it.
Right.
And he's working with them.
I just hope he really does take the martial arts action part so like really serious, because without that, people, I mean, no matter how much followers you have, if it stinks, it stinks. And I just don't want them to mess up what Wesley Snipes created. He created something big.
He really did, and it's like you can't like. If it's one of those things that comes on.
Yeah.
It's on the. You're gonna. There's certain stuff that comes on the TV, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm probably gonna be late because I'm probably gonna sit there and watch
That's-
it.
yeah.
That's Blade.
That's- yeah.
That's Blade and Law and Order. I can't. Law and Order gets you because they
Yeah.
they always get that opening clip.